Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Got some blood in the streets with crypto this week. The charts kind of looking red, and Bitcoin coming down, hitting the $25,000 mark. So wanted to cover some things with you guys and give you some updates and see what I think is going on in the market. So I'd appreciate it if you guys subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. All right, guys, let's jump into it. So as you can see, Bitcoin right now it's at like 26,600, but it dipped down quite a bit and came back up. Ethereum 1688, and we just have a lot of blood. XRP down to 50 cents. Solana 21, still holding over $20. That's good. And just a lot of blood in this market today. A lot of things just crashed down kind of out of nowhere. There was some rumors, I guess, or an article that came out, a report that came out that said that SpaceX sold a couple $100 million worth of Bitcoin. So I don't know if that for sure had something to do with this or not. That could be. I'll take a look at the charts here. As you can see, Bitcoin it hit like right at 25,000. I was looking on Coinbase, it hit right at exactly 25,000 and bounced off it. And then we had Ethereum also. That came down and it got down in the 1500 range. And then XRP, it actually got down to 38 cents on some exchanges. A lot of them hit around 40 cents, 42 cents, somewhere in there. Would have been a good buy for XRP. Quant came down to $90, and even on KuCoin, it actually hit $85 for a split second. Just kind of wicked down, $85. Would have been a great price to pick up some Quant. And then Caspa holding pretty steady. Wasn't really affected by this drop at all. It already had a small correction and just still kind of sitting here in the 3.7 cent range. So Casper holding strong. I'm really impressed with it. So got some diamond hands on this Casper here. If we go to the Bitcoin rainbow chart here, as you can see, we came down a little bit here. I can't really zoom in on this too much because the chart gets jacked up if you try to zoom in. I can try to zoom in a little bit here. But if you zoom in too much, it kind of goes out of range. But as you can see, it kind of dipped down here. So I think that, if we look at the history here, the previous bear cycles, Bitcoin came up and came back down and we had a second dip. So are we on our way back down before we, go sideways and then come back up after the halving? Or is this just a small correction and we're going to come up here in the green and then come back down? Kind of hard to say, but I would expect some more blood before the next bull run. Just typically what happens even after the halving, sometimes we come down a little bit, so people get all excited about the halving and then they get a surprise dump afterwards. So we can possibly expect that as well. So just kind of keep an eye out. And I've been telling people, August and September could be some bloody months for crypto, to make sure you've got some money set aside. I didn't have a lot of money set aside. I think I only had like $600 or something. So I picked up some more Miria, and I picked up some more GFAL because I wanted to make sure I got some of those some more of that in my portfolio. And I actually had my buys in ready for those when this crashed. So I probably would have picked up some more Quant if I had known this crash was coming today instead of picking up those two. But I've got them in my portfolio now, so I'm happy with that. I'm not disappointed that I got them, so I can still probably pick up some more Quant, and I'm going to just continually add that as we get into the next bull run. And Solana's still holding pretty strong, so that's pretty impressive. It's actually still well above my dollar cost average, so I'm happy about that. Where I'm a little underwater with Quant and a few of the others, but that's fine. That's just, you can't time the bottom, and I just keep dollar cost averaging. When we get these dips, I just put in a little bit more each time, as much as I have available at the time. So just kind of keep that in mind. That's my strategy, guys. Some people were freaking out today in my Telegram that, we got this correction out of nowhere, and I was like, guys, I've been saying this is likely coming for a couple of months now, so it wasn't a surprise to me at all. The thing is just don't let it scare you out of your tokens. A lot of people panic sell because they think things are going to keep dumping. And while it could keep dumping, you know, we could see Bitcoin for some reason come back down to 18 or 20,000. That is always a possibility. But I really don't think Bitcoin is going to get under 20,000 again. But that is a possibility. So kind of keep that in mind. If it does, things are going to get really bloody. And that would be max pain for sure. And we really never hit max pain in this bear market like we have in the past. So that's still in the cards for us for that to happen. So just kind of keep that in mind. And you know, I'm not going to sell in hopes that that'll happen. I'm just going to keep continuing to hold on to my existing portfolio, and I'll just keep adding to it as we get better prices if that happens. So that's my strategy. And then I'll, you know, stake and hold on to things until the next bull run. And you know, some people try to sell during this accumulation phase when they're, you know, when they're just up a little bit, and then hope for a better price. That can work, but it can also burn you. So I don't play that game. I just pretty much hold my coins until the next bull run. There are some plays though where I have bought some and I've gotten like 100% gains on them. Those I've sold and used that money. Those are like some small micro cap ones, and I had like, you know, $500 or something into them that turned into $1,000, and sometimes like $1,000 it turns into a couple $1,000. So I'll take those gains and I'll put those into some of the safer coins that I'm looking at when I get a discount on them, and put those gains into that during this accumulation phase, so I can add more to my portfolio of solid projects that I think are going to do well, and take advantage of some of those more lucrative smaller caps that can be, you know, they can be more volatile, but if you get a jump in price on them just out of nowhere, it's a good time to take profits on it and put that into something else that is more safer, that's at a good buy zone. So try to keep this in mind where we're at in the markets, guys. I think we could have some more pain coming. Don't know for sure because I don't have a crystal ball, of course, but if it does happen, you know, try not to let it freak you out. I'd appreciate it, guys, if you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. I've got the Discord membership. If you guys want to join that, it's $9.99 a month. It's pretty cheap. And we got a bunch of good guys in there that work together to build our portfolios and plan for the future and plan for building wealth in this upcoming bull run. The link's in the description of the video and the pinned comment. And I also have the free Telegram as well if you guys want to jump in there if you can't afford the membership for some reason, but the membership helps support my channel and helps you know, keep things going for us. So I appreciate it, guys. That's all I've got for this video. We'll see you on the next one. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need. Tell me.